You're muted, Grace.
Child, and talked all this doggone time for a whole minute. We're going to try it again. Rewind. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Dee. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Build Exclusively with Antonio T. Smith Jr. Glad to have y'all on today, okay? Hey,
It's okay. You hadn't had your coffee yet either.
Oh, I have not, okay? Listen. I don't drink coffee that much, but it sounds like I need some this morning. But we we had a great day yesterday talking about video and course creation for customer loyalty and some of the different ways to use videos for your course. Use videos for customer loyalty. One of the ways Uncle Rome said for brand loyalty, you can use videos to build your brand loyalty, and then also for promoting your courses. And Deanna gave some great prompt ideas yesterday for that, and to create, building a brand and customer loyalty. And it broke it down on what you can do. She came up with great prompts, and then we were talking it out yesterday. So, based on that, what have we learned from yesterday? Were you able to put prompts in for yourself?
Yeah. Who done it did the homework?
Who did the homework?
Who done it did the homework? We create words on here. That was loud. No what? Okay, well. So what is everybody working on? Let's
Well, I started using the prompt yesterday while at work. Probably got in a little bit of trouble, but it's okay because I enjoyed it. And after Tracy's deliberation last night, I did some more. So I'm excited about what I am receiving. And it's just awesome. So thank you.
Uh-oh, I think we lost Miss Sandra. But y'all know she ducking and diving behind boxes and maneuvering about the world. All right. Well, then let's move. Let's move it on down the line. Okay, I do want to give everyone an update. Antonio is close. He's very close to finishing Rhino Leg. So y'all will be seeing his wonderful, handsome chocolate face soon. Yes, y'all will be seeing his wonderful chocolate handsome face soon. Also, if y'all can just send out prayers and positive vibes and energy to Io and Janice. Io's okay. School. That's all I'm gonna say. School as an adult with responsibilities. Okay. Uncle Romy Rome's face said it all. And then just keep Miss Janice in your prayers. Y'all know we don't divulge information, but just shoot her some positive vibes and some positive energy. Just tell her, hey, we're here for you. Send over a couple of, I don't know what she snacks on. She's not a snacker that I remember. So I was gonna say, shoot her over, some candies or some, but I don't think she eat candy. I don't think she eat candy. I don't know. Okay. But yes, Antonio is almost finished, y'all. Oh my goodness. When I tell you he went from 20 hours a day to, I'd be happy if he get a nap. He has really he is dug in. Let me tell you something. I have to interrupt him to just make sure he eat. Be like, hey, just stick this in your mouth. Keep going. because he's in it, y'all. And we've all been here long enough to know that when Antonio is zoned in, he's zoned in. He's all the way in it. So send him some positive vibes too, because after code keep not working a couple of times, you kind of get to a point you sabotage, you start kicking in, or you start feeling some kind of way. Be like, man, look, I'm tired. Like, you gonna work today. He hadn't thrown the computer across the room, so that works. I'm being sarcastic, y'all. But no, so I did want to update you guys on that. Also, if you would like to donate to the prison ministry, Antonio asked that you send it to my Cash App, and then I'm going to go directly after this call, and I may even do it during the call so I can confirm with you guys, hey, it has been sent. Grace, if you can put my Cash App out there. If you would like to donate to the prison ministry, this helps the prisoners, watch movies, make phone calls to loved ones, even, get certain food items from commissary so they can eat as well. They've actually, this last couple of weeks has been pretty rough for them because their water got turned off. And they would go days without like running water. So bathrooms and all of that gets kind of bad. But Mr. Antonio said that they actually put out porta potties for him. The water went out one day and they were without water for a whole day. And the next day they had porta potties. He said that's not normal. He said that's not normal for them. And their lights have gone out a few times too. Like some areas, when the thunders too hard, the lights go out. When the rain pours a little extra, the lights go out. That happens to them all the time up there. So if we would love for you to donate to the prison ministry. Of course, we're going to match what you send, so we can give them a little. Oh, and the TV has been out. Oh, I forgot that part. The TV has been out for them. So if they're not on the phones, if talking to family, if they're not on the tablets, talking to family or listening to podcasts or watching movies, then they're kind of just stuck because the TV's been out. I don't even think it was on last night when we spoke with Mr. Antonio. I don't even think it was on then. So it's been pretty rough for them lately. But they all still in pretty good spirits. So we're happy to hear about that. We're always happy to hear about that. So if you would like to donate to the prison ministry, my Cash App is in the chat. And then what I'm going to do is, as soon as, oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. As soon as, that's my little note. My phone is loud. I don't know if y'all heard that. Okay, good. But thank you for those who have given. I will make sure that is taken. Oh, where is my, get myself situated now to make sure that as soon as I finish with you guys, or when we do have the interactive period and y'all are talking, I can go in and make sure I get that done. So thank you for those who have given. Let me pull up the site now. Get this set up. I have learned from Antonio. I'm not going to play with this. I am signing in now. I'm going to ask this question. I don't know why I'm asking this question, but sometimes I'm hard-headed, sometimes I'm not, depending on where it's coming from. Who hasn't really put in like 100% into you? I know Uncle Romy. I know Uncle Romy Rome. I said I follow directions. I'm hard-headed, but I follow directions depending on where it came from. That was a random question. I know it didn't come out of anywhere. Something just said, ask this question. Well, the reason I asked that question is because I realize that what each and every one of you are working on are life changing. If not your life, the lives of the people that it will touch. But if you're not working 100% on you, that falls into what you do. So if you're not working 100% on you, you're not working 100% on this life-changing thing that you're working on, then I'm supposed to say, if you are hesitant in business, it's because you're hesitant in an aspect of your life. I can't tell you what that is. I can't tell you what that looks like, but I can tell you because you're hesitant in this or these areas of your life, it's holding you back from your business. That's it. Just that's it. That's all I was told to say. I'm being obedient. Y'all know I don't do these things. I don't do that. But I was told, and I was being obedient. If you're not working 100, wherever you are hesitant or fearful or just in denial when it comes to you, as in your own being, your own person, your own ashe, your own soul, is missing in your business. Or you're not working on that part of your business. Or there's a fear that you haven't pushed through. Let me tell y'all something. I was talking to Antonio, yesterday, and there was something he asked me to do. And I went into meditation, and I took a journey during my meditation. And it's okay to admit when you don't know, and it's okay to admit that you are afraid. Because I had to go through that part of the journey just to get to the resolution of what I was asked to do. But when I tell you, it was some tears, because I had to sit there, like, I can't explain it. You've been through it. You've gone through it, and it looks different for everyone. But I had to sit there and I had to admit to myself, which is something I've never done before, that I didn't know, that I didn't have an answer, that I was freaking scared out of my mind. And then once I allowed that emotion to have a place, I was able to move past it and come up with a solution. I mean, it was, so just, if you're not working on you 100%, look at the areas in your business where you struggle. Those are the areas within yourself that you struggle. So if you struggle with getting customers, keeping customers, and making customers happy, you probably struggle with your relationship with people in general, because you struggle with the relationship with yourself. All right, let's get some ChatGPT. Welcome to my life. Y'all are in my head, okay? This is how I think on a daily basis. This is how I hop subjects. So welcome to my life. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But I'm loving it. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7 squares. And I said 7 because that's not including me and Grace. We have 7 squares. Oh, and again, if you would like to donate to the prison ministry, send it to my Cash App that's in the chat, and then either before or directly after this call, before this call hangs up or directly after this call hangs up, I will be sending it over to the prisoners. so they can get some much needed things. Again, the last couple of weeks have been pretty rough for them. They've gone without water, without electricity. They don't have TV. So if they don't have anything for their tablets, like if they don't have any money on their account for their tablets, they can't even, watch a movie. Their movies range from like $3 to $5.99, $5.99, and they can rent it for like, I think it was like 70. They can rent it for 30 days. And then the moment they start watching it, they only have 48 hours. Yeah, it's kind of like how I can't remember what, I think it's Amazon. Amazon, I think, does that. And I think Xfinity / Comcast. Like when you rent from them, once you have like 30 days to watch it. I mean, 48 hours to watch it, but it stays in your account for 30 days if you don't watch it. But once you watch it, you have 48 hours and then it's gone, which don't make sense to me, but okay.
It doesn't. That
Have a
doesn't.
movie for the whole 30 days. I done gave you $5.99. Can we work this out? I'm just saying. But anyway, so if you would like to donate, I was saying earlier how they went without, they didn't have any running water. They went like a whole 24 hours without it. But Antonio's dad said that the next day they had like porta potties outside and everything for them so they can have a clean living facility. And he said that they've never done that before. Normally it takes them like 4 or 5 days before they really just do something about it, and they're having to deal with that. But he said they did a quick turnaround this time. Electricity, if it thunders too hard, lights go out. If it's sprinkled too hard, lights go out. And that's just a sprinkle. That's not even a rain. But they are managing. They are doing well. So if you want to donate to the prison ministry, again, they don't have their TV though. So if you want to donate to the prison ministry, you can send it to my Cash App, and I will get it over to them. All right. Okay. So as Grace was saying, yesterday we were talking about customer loyalty and artificial intelligence with videos. Well, today yesterday I showed you how we can get like course outlines and things like that. And y'all helped me do some beautiful brainstorming. And then we're going into InVideo. So I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna share my
Is
whole.
today part 2?
Yeah. There you go, Grace. Thank you. You gotta remind me, Grace. Gotta remind me. I have had coffee though. I am drinking coffee this morning. So got my coffee. Okay. Oh no, that's not what I want y'all to see. Here we go. So this was one bullet point from the course outline. This was, which bullet point was this one? It wasn't that one. It was here. And it was exploring the impact of child homelessness on individuals and communities. I think that's, yes. So this is just one bullet point. And it gave me the case studies. It gave me the breakdown with statistics and facts. The causes of child homelessness. But remember, we talked about doing videos to tell people who you are, because that's one of the things that we realized along the way, that, hey, in order for me to do this, I have to tell people who I am. So what I had up was, give me 1 second. Gotta go through some things. Y'all can actually see what I got open. The Hideaway, personal courses, research, partnerships. I don't even remember what this one was right here. Yeah, I gotta go back and see what that was. Employee pay, I did that through, I did this through ChatGPT. Have y'all ever in building your business wanted to figure out like what's the average cost of this position. So when you start hiring or when you're doing your business plan, you know that, okay, I know this position, the average cost of this position is this, the average cost of this position is that. Well, I went through ChatGPT and I actually have my pay rates for all of my employees, from my board of directors to the actual employees of the house. And I did that through ChatGPT. So I asked ChatGPT, what is the average cost for this? What is the average hourly what is the average salary for this position and that position? And they gave me that. So Carlos, you can use ChatGPT for just about everything. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna share my screen again. I finally found it. Okay, so here is yes, please.
Deanna, before you go further, when you're doing your pay rates, that is just an average.
Mhm.
You still need to look to see what's going on in your state or where you're going, because each state is different. And because ChatGPT only goes up to 2021, I think it's not accurate to today's pay scale.
Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will definitely do that.
I have sites if you need it, if you want to get into that depth, if you actually need it.
Oh, I mean, it's better to have and not need than to need and not have. So phases, standard expenses. Okay. Not those. Okay, I found it. All right. Sharing my desktop. We're going to end video now, because now I need to tell people who I am. So you do the AI text to video, because then that gives you the templates here. So now just pick a template that I would like. They all, no, not really the image I'm looking for. And I'm going to change all these anyway. Headline frame. What I'm looking for is a theme. This one. I don't know why, but this one. Now, as you see over here, I can do a portrait, I can do a square, like for Instagram, or I can do a landscape. Because it's going to be a pretty long video, I'm just going to do landscape, call it a day. Pasting everything here. Now, remember, in video is going to cut my scenes for me, because this one paragraph is going to be too much. So in video is going to cut the scenes for me. So when I hit create scenes, see, too much text for one scene. Do I want in video to rearrange it? Yes, I do. Each one of these, each like space is a new. So from here to here, that's a whole frame. Let me tell you why I'm telling you that. Because you can only get up to, I think if I remember, like about 50 frames, and then in video stops. So learn how many frames you have. And then I'm also going to show you, okay, while that's doing that, then I'm also going to show you, thank you very much, Melissa. I'm copy and paste this now. Resources, where's my resource? What's that? Nope. Yeah, nope. Have y'all ever gone through your notes about something that you're doing, only to realize you had quite a few notes that you didn't realize you had before?
Yeah, all the time.
Always.
Okay, that's exactly what I'm looking at now. Exactly what I'm looking at. And I'm like, I didn't realize I had all these. I even have a mandatory reading list for the kids, starting off with Jerome's first book. Jerome told me that I should have them read his book. That is on the list of books to read. I pay attention, Uncle Romero. It may not seem like it, but I do. All right, so in video is up. Now, again, what is the importance of this? Well, Deanna, look, I'm running a business. I have time to do all that extra stuff. But I need people to know who I am. I need my customers to fall in love with me because I need to build customer loyalty. Well, customer loyalty, we realize now, goes both ways. Your first employees are your customers, and then you have your customers who buy from you, who follow you. And with these videos, I'm all in the camera, with these videos, I'm sorry, Grace. I was leaned in too close and I realized, like, wait a minute.
All
With-
right. That means you zoned in. Okay.
With these videos, you're setting the foundation. You're telling people who you are. You're telling your customers, hey, this is what I can do. This is how we can fix things. You can take the videos and, like we said earlier, you can go into the negative reviews and you can create a video, an explainer video explaining how someone can do something if they're having a hard time with a product. So this is, but we're using artificial intelligence to do it all. Because trust me, if I had to break this down to you, this conversation would be different without artificial intelligence. This conversation would be, okay, you need these kind of mics. You need these kind of cameras, you need this kind of tripod, you need this kind of background. You want to make sure your lighting looks like this. You want to make sure this looks like that. If you're hiring actors, you need to make sure they have a script. So you need to write the script. So when you sit down and write the script, these are the things that you need to make sure you have in your script. I don't have to do all that. ChatGPT write my script. In video has all my cutscenes. Bam. I do any of that extra, and I'm so excited. I don't even have to have a voiceover because these scripts takes your audio and they'll process it through for you, and you can go back and put in a script there and have these script transpose it into your voice, and now you have your audio. So this conversation would be like 100 times different if we were not talking about if we did not have artificial intelligence combined in this. Move this. Okay, so look, it broke it down for me. Oh, look at the picture. So this is the picture it chose for the Hideaway is a nonprofit organization. I can't quite see it. Well, y'all can see it here. So this is scene 1, which is this right here, so this is how it's broken up. Okay, scene 2, and sometimes in video acts up like this. So I just hit refresh. Hopefully it'll clear it out for me. There it is. Okay, see it now? See how it used?
Oh, that's
So
nice.
yeah, so in video is doing more than just putting your words to pictures into scenes. Because if you pay attention, if you look at this, for an adult, this is definitely a hideaway. You have the little cabanas, these are each their own individual huts. You have the pool in this. Yeah, so it takes what you say, it analyzes the words and it brings up pictures based on what you say. So this is the beginning. This is the second one. So of course, this is not going to be the picture that I use, but you get the drift. Here's the third one. I actually like that picture. Look at this one. The organization partners with local restaurants, shelters, schools, and other organizations to identify and serve homeless children in need. I would probably keep this picture. And you just go through each scene. See, you see how it pulled from what it wanted. It analyzed it a certain way and gave the pictures that it gave. So while these pictures are wonderful, I have to go find other pictures to actually match the theme of what's going on. See, these programs, brighter students. But as you see, it did it for me. And look at, so, okay, so Deanna, now I need to edit. I'm not going to go step by step in this. I'm just showing you artificial intelligence and what it does when it comes to your videos and how quickly it can do it. You may just have to change up a few different scenes. Because it's sticking with the theme of Hideaway, except for whatever. Oh, those are signatures and stuff. Yeah, don't want to put that in the
Yeah,
video.
not that one. Not that one. not the spider either. What is going
Oh,
on?
that is a spider. Okay, good. Thank you, Grace. I thought it was crazy. Oh my goodness, I thought it was crazy. I was like, what is that? Okay, but here's my video. So I'm gonna finish this video later. I'm not gonna do it today. I have other things I'm finishing up today. I have Mr. Phil and Miss Susan. I want to get to them what they need today. But look how quick and easy that was. Now, if I was putting audio to it, then what I would do is I go to the editor. Okay, so the same thing. Let's go to the script. Ooh, fun. Okay, so now I want my voice to be the voice that goes over. I want my voice to be the voice. Nope. New folder. Okay, my projects. I'm going into my folder. New project. This new project is entitled The Hideaway Explainer Video. And you see, look, I choose a file to transcribe, start recording, start writing, start from a template. Well, I don't have a folder. Nope. Okay, I don't have a folder, so I'm going to choose. Let me go back. I did that fast. I'm so sorry, you guys. Let me go backwards.
Yeah, please do.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Let me go back. Okay, back to projects.
Like
So
go all the way back to in video and figure like so you're in the script right now.
yes,
But
ma'am.
that's because you put so okay, so you put a chat, you put the chat that you had, you copied and pasted the chat, and you put that inside of where the script was. Then the
Right.
computer did the rest of that part, and then it gave you what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So each one of them. So if we go through everything that's on your paragraphs are now in your in video. And
Right.
so now what you're doing is you're about to go to the script and put the same information into the script and then choose a voice.
Yes,
And then
ma'am.
you're gonna show us how to bring it back. All right,
Yes,
do
ma'am.
it slow. I just want to make sure because I'm with you. I'm
Yeah,
following you.
you
I'm
with
there.
me. You are
Look, I'm there.
definitely with me.
I wasn't going to tell you like I did the homework or whatever because I didn't really know what to do. I pulled up the in video, but then I was like in my brain, well, what the hell is she going to do? And then in my brain, that's what I was thinking. So, okay. So now I'm watching you do it. So yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm with you. Go for it.
Cool beans. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So yes, I put it in video, and now I want my voice to be the narrator of this video. So I'm going into Descript. Now, if you, okay, so yes, I'm in, okay, so here in Descript is voices. So here's my voice right here. So I'm going to go back into the workspace. So when you first open Descript, your workspace should be open. I'm going into my projects because me, Grace, and Antonio have different folders. We have books, podcasts. I'm going into my projects, and then I'm doing the Hideaway Explainer video. But what I'm going to do is, because of how I did it, I'm going to delete this one. because I need to show you how to start a new project. So you just hit new project. But the one I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a file to transcribe because I already have my audio in. So I don't need to record anything. I don't even need to write anything because I'm just going to copy and paste what I have. And I don't need to start from a template. Okay. I'm going to choose a file. Nope, that's not what I did. Okay. This is the hide away explainer video. And look, it says press enter to continue with an empty composition. So that's what we want to do. So I just clicked it. Then I'm going to paste. Okay, so there it is. So right here where it says speaker, I can change this. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to make me the speaker. And now I'm going to give it some time so the script can do what it does. Okay. You see it's downloading my media file. All right. It's all here. Let me check this, see what's going on with this line. I'm going to retry it. Oh, the organization is committed to using these funds in a responsible and effective manner and to regularly evaluate improving this organization commitment. I see what it's doing, so I'm gonna fix this up. Wait, stop. That's not what I told you to do. Come on. Y'all not gonna let me type? I'm just gonna leave it at that. Let's see if it does it or if it doesn't. Okay. So I'm gonna start from the beginning. And the Hideaway is a nonprofit organization that aims to provide comprehensive support to homeless children with a focus on the Galveston County area. The organization is dedicated to meeting the... See? And I didn't even have to record that. It was already done. So now, get rid of all of these. So
Deanna,
yes, ma'am.
can you change the speed of it? It seemed fast.
That's a good question. Let's find out. Audio effects, dynamics, EQ, creative reverb, audio, advanced audio. I know this is a sound. This is a script. Media source.
It's in there somewhere. There is a way.
Yeah, there it is. Playback speed. All right. The Hideaway is a nonprofit organization that aims to provide comprehensive support to homeless children with a focus. Organization is dedicated to meeting the basic needs of homeless children, including food, shelter, medical care, and emotional support, while also addressing their physical, emotional, and social needs. The Hideaway's mission is to give every homeless child a home, to let them know they are not forgotten and that they are loved. The home to let them know they are not forgotten and that they are loved. The organization partners with local restaurants, shelters, schools, and other organizations to identify and serve homeless children in need. Through these partnerships, the Hideaway is able to provide healthy. So there we go. We can slow it down. Ha! Thank you, Miss Susan. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit publish. And publish. Then I'm going to hit export.
But don't you want to listen to the whole thing? Because some of those words sometimes it
Uh-oh, you cut out, but I got what you were saying. So here, you're right. Let me hit it and just make sure. And nutritious meals to children who might not otherwise have access to them. The organization also works. Well, for time purposes, we're going to say we listen to the whole thing. And all those words, it came down to 2 minutes, 16 seconds. 2 minutes, 16 seconds. What would have taken me probably, and Grace understands this process because she and I have done it both. What would have taken us probably about 30 minutes to do for a 2-minute video, we did it in less time.
And I like that speed. It sounded natural. You know, when you hear those that go real fast, it sounds fake.
You're right.
Yeah.
You are right. So thank you, because I wouldn't have thought I would just let it keep going. I would never thought of that. I'm putting it in its right place. I have learned over time, ladies and gentlemen, that when you're doing things, put it in the right place the first time. Because you may not be able to find it later. I just realized why I just realized why I'm so into the camera, because I'm working. Maybe I need to brighten up my screen or something. It just seems dark, so I can't see, so I have to lean in. So I apologize, y'all, that my ovalness is like or roundness, whichever one. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to maneuver this audio into this video. I'm excited. Y'all don't understand. As long as Grace and I have worked with Antonio, when it comes to videos, I'm excited about this because we've sat there and we watched Antonio take like hours to put these videos together. Like when y'all see these conferences, that's Antonio. Editing, audio matching up, all that extra stuff. But with artificial intelligence, I'm gonna have this explainer. The only reason it's taking me a little longer to do is because I'm breaking it down step by step to explain it to y'all. But I would have been done. That's the wonderfulness of artificial intelligence. It's awesome because it cuts down the time frame that it takes. All right, so let's go back in. So we're finished with the script. So now, okay. So in video, okay, good at sharing. I really like these pictures, but that's not, I might keep them. I don't know yet. Okay. Now I'm going into the editor. And as you see down here, look, story block audio. So this is music. This is music. So I can choose to keep the music or I can choose to remove the music. But the first thing I want to do is I want to add my voiceover. So I'm going to import from, nope, not uploads. I'm going to upload my voiceover file. And then I'm going to go find that audio desktop. I got a lot going on my desktop, the hideaway. As y'all can see, I've spent quite a bit of time in Mid-Journey. Oh, there it is. Found it. Here's my explainer, and I'm opening it. And look, it's uploading. Whoop, whoop. This is under the police. Sorry, this is. Well, y'all, this is actually how it works. You can ask Grace. I'll have a whole TV show, like a whole TV series playing in the background, and on my screen is work. Okay, so now I'm gonna add this audio. So I'm just gonna click. And there it is. Now, your audio will appear wherever this line is. So because this line was here when I started, my audio's there. So I have to put it to the beginning. Now I have to put my audio to the beginning. And so now from there, all it is at this point is matching my audio to my video. So when I hit play, the Hideaway is a nonprofit organization. First off, you got to come out. You're too loud and you're distracting me.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't. The music comes for me. Music comes last because. So look, watch. Here we go. The Hideaway is a nonprofit organization that aims to provide comprehensive support to homeless children with a focus on the Galveston County area. I'm gonna pause it there because all those words in that first audio go right there. I feel like this audio is not long enough, but I could be wrong. The Hideaway is a nonprofit organization that aims to. Okay, now I started talking before the words came up. This is how I learned how to fix that. This is the one right here called layers. When you click that, it layers just that one block. So here's the logo, which is up here in this corner. Here are the words, which is right here. These elements are these little thingies right here, the red squares and then the black square that the words are on. Here's the image, and here are the words. Here's my vocal. What I want is for this right here, these words need to come all the way over. Okay, so they're starting off right. Text box, in, out, duration. I want it to fade in. Okay. I want it to fade out. But now I gotta play with it. Because it's, okay. So right here, this fade in. Let's see how it looks. The Hideaway is a nonprofit organization that. Yeah, I don't want that now. Fade in from down, none. I don't want any fade in on the words. I want the whole section. Fade out, none. Let's see if this fixes it. Because if you can see right here, this little section right here, that's the fade. I don't want the fade. So I may have to delete that box for my fade. The Hideaway is a nonprofit organization. So yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. This box is gonna have to go. Not my audio. I need this box to go. I just need the box to go. Okay, so the box is not gonna go, so I'm gonna have to work with it. But as you see, so let's see. The Hideaway is a nonprofit organization that. So now what I can do, since it's not working how I wanted to, I'm just gonna slide my audio over. And the Hideaway is a nonprofit organization that aims to provide comprehensive support to homeless children with a focus on the Galveston County area. And then you just go line by line, listen to your audio, and match it up. So when I go to my storyboard, we'll go back to my editor, it's just going to play out. The Hideaway is a nonprofit organization that aims to provide comprehensive support to homeless children with a focus on the Galveston County area. The organization is dedicated to meeting the basic needs of homeless children, including food, shelter, medical care, and emotional. As you see, then I'm going to go through each one, and I'm going to fix that audio. I think this is more than 2 minutes long, so I'm going to have to go in and correct this, my audio in the script. Because I don't think it's all here. It doesn't seem like it's all here. It's all here, but when it comes to the audios, yep, no, it's all here. But so now it's just the factor of going in and matching each one with the audio, which means I'm gonna need to go in and change these pictures, some of these pictures. So that's how you would shift. So that's how you would go from getting your script or whatever you're doing from ChatGPT, moving it to in video to get the video, then going to Descript to get your audio, and then uploading your audio to your video. Now, I don't know when I started doing that, but it's 8:51. And once you get once you get a flow of it, depending, because sometimes you may have like 10, you may have 10 frames that you're working with. Sometimes you may have 40 frames. It can take a minute just to match it all up to make sure all your pictures match. Because not every time, like when I did one the other day, and we had the little baby seal. We had the little baby seal, you know. Sometimes that's all you get is the baby seal. And you have to go in and delete the pictures and put in what you need. That may take a little second. So it once you get the flow of it, you'll know how long it'll take you on average to do it. For me, I can do a 13 frame video. It may be 15 to 30 minutes, but if I get a 40 frame video, that's going to take me a few hours, especially when I'm matching up the audio. But once I get to the audio, it's a done deal. So what my process is I put in my words. I put in my audio. Then I go back and I match my words with my audio. And that's my process. If I put in music, great. If I don't, it depends on what you're doing. It really depends on what you're doing. So that is that process. That's how, and again, how does this relate to customer loyalty? Well, if you can spit out videos quicker than you used to, and you don't have to have your face in them, but your voice is there, using artificial intelligence, you can build that customer loyalty with those courses and those videos. Let's say you have a customer's like, you know what, Miss Adrian, misunderstood. I've been struggling with this, and I just don't know what to do about wanting to choke my nephew out because he getting on my nerves. You know, he act like this and he act like that. Well, what Miss Adrian, and then she has another person come to her and say, you know, Miss Adrian, I really love my daughter. I do. But that little girl make me want to fly her to a whole nother country. So what Miss Adrian can do while listening to her audience, her customers, she can go in and she can create a whole course based on how to deal with teenage children and still keep your Christianity, because you know mine is 8, and just I remember how I was as a teenager. My mouth wasn't the prettiest, you know, I always had a smart mouth. And my kid, while he doesn't have a smart mouth, he questions everything. And sometimes I think he thinks that I don't know something. So he'll say something to me with a certain tone in it. And I have to look at him and remind him, I'm mama. Don't do that. I'm mama. Don't do that. Mama knows more than she thinks she does. If she don't know, she'll tell you. And he's 8. So I can only imagine 14. And Miss Adrian can go in. She can go into ChatGPT. I have people in my D Block congregation who are struggling with their teenagers. I have to drop off, but this was incredible. Oh, awesome. I have people dealing with teenagers in that stressful time frame of them learning who they are, feeling their way about. You know, she's telling ChatGPT all this. They're in their I know everything stage, you know nothing stage. Can you analyze this and create a course, create a mini course or a course outline for me to teach this to my parents and to the adults of my congregation? Because if it's, which I know it is, because Miss Adrian don't play, But from what I learned in a true church congregation, everybody's a parent of every child. And I grew up in a church like that. The pastor made the announcement in the pulpit. If your kid is running around here being disrespectful, and one of the men of this church addresses him, and you have a problem with that, this is not the church for you. And I am absolutely sure Ms. Adrian run the same way. Hey, we a community. So what she's going to ask ChatGPT to do is write me a course that I can teach to my congregation on how to spiritually handle or deal with or help or motivate, or however she wants to put it, the teenagers in the church and help guide them. And then she's going to get her outline, and she's going to fill in she's going to fill in the put in the meat. And she's going to go into InVideo with each section and have InVideo spit out her videos. And then she's going to go to Descript because she already has her audio recorded. And she's going to put her script in there, and then she's going to download it from there and put it into InVideo. And now she doesn't even have to teach it. She can have them, she can use it as, she can turn it into a mini series for a podcast. She can put it on YouTube as a short series. And she can even take it and write a book with it. So they have a workbook to go with it. How to stay sane, dealing with teenage children in today's world. Because the young ones come out grown. So I can't begin to imagine how they're going to be as teenagers. I don't. It's a lot going on in today's world. So as you can see, using artificial intelligence enhances what you're doing, because it's going to think of the stuff you've never thought of. When you give it all the information, that's the one important thing that I had to learn. Because when I first started off, I was like, give me this. I wasn't polite. I wasn't kind. I approached it like everybody else. You are a machine. Give me this. But as Antonio dug into it even more, he was telling us no. And if y'all paid attention, like I have paid attention when he does prompts on here, those prompts are not just one sentence or one word. He says, thank you. He says, I appreciate this. So that's how I started talking to my to my Carlos. I'm like, hey, Carlos, hey, I even asked him one time, what's your name? He said, Chat. I said, well, I'm going to call you Carlos. Well, if that's what makes you happy, okay. I'm paraphrasing what ChatGPT told me, but that's what ChatGPT told me. If that make you happy, then I'm going to be Carlos, okay? And you put in there. So you put in depth. I have a customer that is having a hard time figuring out how to work this product. This is what the product is. Can you analyze this product and give me a step-by-step process on how my customer can work this product? Include graphs and charts if needed, which means you need to go and take a picture and put into that thing, whatever you create, just take a picture of each step and put it in there for your customer. So that's how you can use artificial intelligence to create the courses, and then go right back and use artificial intelligence to create the videos, for the explainer videos, for the courses, for whatever it is. You can use it as a motivation. You can use it to make motivational videos. Go to here, I'll share my screen. Okay, minimize you. I really like this picture though. Okay, minimize you. New chat. Good morning. I want to, y'all help me out. Let's write this together.
What you trying to do?
Encourage I want to encourage people today that no matter what happens, today is going to be an amazing day for them. They will win at the end of the day, and nothing else matters. Can you please write me a YouTube script for a motivational video for my audience? And bam, this is what Carlos is going to give us. Unleash your winning spirit. Oh, today's your day. Gave me a title and everything.
Come on, Carlos. Intro fades in. Intro music fades in. Okay.
Look at that upbeat background music. Life is full of ups and downs, and sometimes it may seem like the odds are stacked against you. But let me tell you, friends, your journey is far from over. Oh, come on, Carlos. So guess what? If you are a motivational or inspirational speaker, now this is something you might want to record yourself though, because
Yeah.
there's certain energy behind motivational.
Uh-huh.
So you may want to actually, instead of having Descript do it, you may want to actually record it yourself. Like, look, with enthusiasm. Today is your day. See, the script not gonna catch that. The script not gonna catch that. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go, look, I have a whole video. Unleash your winning spirit. Today is your day. That title and all. Guess what? I'm keeping it all. Every bit of it. I'm not gonna change that. It's perfect. Well, for me. Now let me go to NVIDIA. We're going to go to projects. I can come back to that one because NVIDIA keeps them. Create new AI text to video. So it's in the name. It's telling you. We're going to use artificial intelligence. Look, upbeat motivational video. Already got the template. Hey. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, I was, yeah, okay. Yes. Yes, I was with you. I was right there with you.
Y'all,
That's it.
when I can't see, if I can't see y'all, I think I'm in my zone. So y'all may catch a lot of stuff that I wouldn't normally do if I'm sharing my screen because I can't see y'all. So in my head, even though I'm talking to y'all, in my head, I may zone out for a moment because, yeah, I think I'm working. It's weird. I'm gonna get rid of this stuff right here. So I don't want this in my video. But this is, so if you feel like, okay, I don't have time to do this, I don't have time to do that. Look how quickly it was written. Look how quickly it's about to become a, look how quickly it's about to become a video. Once I get rid of this part right here. Because the last inspirational video I did, I was on with, who was I on with? It was nothing but ladies that day. It wasn't one of these. It was a different one. I think it was like a,
It's that 1 o'clock call.
yeah, thank you, Miss Adrian. And,
Mm-hmm.
and I did, and you saw how I used a completely different program. And I had to go through the process, pick them all that. This is going to be just as fast. Okay, that's too much text for one scene. Yes, I do. Go ahead, let's do it. Let's make it work. Let's create these scenes. I'm gonna stop sharing so it'll work a little faster in the background. Does anyone have any questions? Man, this coffee has kicked in for real. No questions? Oh, y'all
Good.
look. Chef J changed her picture. There she go in her
Yeah,
chef, in her
she
chef.
did.
I don't know the appropriate verbiage for it, but there's her chef jacket, her chef coat. You know how the doctors have
Mhm.
their
That's
the
it.
chef's, yeah.
That was the correct terminology.
Oh, yes. I got it right. Okay.
Melissa knows everything.
You know what? Oh, it changed your profile. Oh, look at that. Okay. I get, man. You gotta watch Zoom. Zoom be like, hey, you know what? We don't like that picture no more. Here, use this one. Use this one. Don't worry about it. Okay. So now it should be up. Let me go. Oh, there we go. Look. Oh, look at the picture it shows. Oh, that is different. Okay, so y'all see it has one picture here, right? But a different picture over here. I think I want to, man. I like the cartoon, but then I like this picture over here too. So I'm confused. I don't know which one. Sometimes in video, it has human ways and, may make a mistake in doing something. So. All right, so let's scroll. Okay, look. So here's good morning, my incredible warriors. Welcome back to our channel where we ignite the fire within you and help you conquer any challenge that comes your way. Look at that, with the cars in the background. Let me see, let me hit play.
Yep,
Okay.
use that music.
Use that music?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I saw in your script where it said soft inspirational music. So I don't know. I guess they want you to change it up during certain areas.
I don't know, because the energy about this is a little different, Grace. I think I agree with you. The energy is different. This is why I say when it comes to these type of videos, you might want to record yourself.
Yeah. Now at the beginning it said upbeat motivational music, but then somewhere in the middle, your script said soft inspirational.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Because if it look okay, so here the title is Unleash Your Winning Spirit. Today is your day. That music just fits. And mind you, I can do this without audio and let the music do the talking for me. So there's many different ways you could do this. I'm curious as to what other, no matter what obstacles, today you will emerge victorious. Today's
I have a question. What if you wanted to change the pictures that they give you?
wonderful question, because this turkey and this tea is not going to work here.
No, it's not. No, it's
You
not.
asked that question at the right moment.
Yes.
So right here, when you bring your cursor on here, you have the little trash can, you can delete that particular picture. Then what you do is you can either do videos or images. I've noticed that they've only picked images, so I'm going to go with images. And these are all the images that come up. So now what I'm going to do is this triangle hamburger up here, right here, I'm going to click this because I don't want to use all of my stock, my stock stuff. So I'm going to hit free license so I don't have to pay for the license for the picture.
I didn't know they had Unsplash as a source.
Girl,
Nice.
I'm going to check all the ones that are highlighted. Now I'm going to hit apply. It's going to give me, okay, now I have a new set. So today is a brand new opportunity, a fresh start to make your dreams come true. Well, I like this one. I like this one too. But what I haven't seen these pictures before. They have uploaded some new pictures. I like that one too. Okay, so we're going to let's do new start. And we're going to hit enter. And these are the pictures that they gave me. Ah, perfect. This one right here. And I'm just going to drag it. No, don't do that. I'm just going to drag this up here and drag this down here. And that's how you change out the picture. So it's pretty quick and easy. Let's say I wanted to put a video in that spot. I want to put a video here. I go back to hit my free, get There go that seal, y'all. I told you that little baby seal be everywhere. And look, because I put it in my search, it's still there. So I can hit new start with my videos. And look at this. And then with the videos, if you just put your cursor over it, it'll play the video for you. So let's see. So we have, she's packing. No. Let me see. I can use this one. Today is a brand new opportunity, a fresh start to make your dreams come true. And they're at the starting line. So I'll just delete that one. Add this one. Hit add. And there it is. And so I'm gonna bring it to the beginning. And I'm just hit play. I actually like that. I like the
Yes,
fist
that's
pump
good.
before these
good.
go. And then all
Yeah.
I'm gonna do is move this so we can see the fist pump. I told you, in video is like Canva on steroids. Because you can actually do this in Canva too. I just haven't explored it in Canva yet. So I hope that helps you, Miss Adrian, on how you can change out. How you can change out your pictures, just in case. The ones that they give you are like, no, that's not gonna
It
work.
did. It
Awesome.
did.
Sorry, y'all, I'm still playing. Because I really like the fist pump.
I was wondering if you can get rid of that line. Oh, okay.
When you got to play with it, because sometimes that stuff don't move. It may or may not move, Grace. It may or may not move. And bingo. All right. I think I got it how I want it now. Let me move you over some. And if you see like the lines are here, I love the lines. Canva spoiled me to that. So when I found out InVideo had it too, it made me the happiest person ever. All right. There we go. So then, okay, so I'm in the storyboard. In the storyboard, you can go, if you hit script, it takes you back to these. And as you see, this one is a 32 frame video. So if I added audio to each of these, it would take me a minute. But if I just do the pictures and leave the music, see, I would keep that. I don't know if this is a video or not. Is she? So if you want it to be a video, you'd have to go make it a video. Not Canva, InVideo will automatically make it just a graphic. So if you want movement, like the one I did earlier when they was on the fist pump. And you can intertwine them. You can have some that are videos. You can have some that are not videos. But there you go. Does anyone have any questions, or is there anything you want me to go back and show you, or like, go ahead, Grace.
Yes. How long would it take you to do that?
If I don't put audio to it, it'll take about 30 to 45 minutes
Okay.
because of how
Now,
many frames.
now, you know me, right?
Mhm.
How long would it take me to do that? Okay, that's what it is.
I mean,
Yeah.
it may take you an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, or you may be so enthralled in what you're doing that you look down and look back up and it's been 30 minutes.
You know
But
me.
it's frames. Let me tell y'all something, because I can kick out a 13 frame video. I can kick it out quick. But because this one, how many frames was it? This one
The
was
31?
32. It was
32.
32 frames. This may take me about an hour to kick out because you'll know how long thank you for that question, Grace. You will have an idea of how long it will take you if when it first sets it up for you, the first thing you do is check how many, they call it scenes. Check how many scenes you have. This is 32 scenes. This is 32 scenes. If I'm going to keep them all how they are, perfect. So the first thing I check is how many scenes I have. The next thing I check are my pictures. I want to keep this picture. So I'm gonna go to the next. I'm not keeping this picture because to me, it don't fit how I wanted to. So the next thing I do is I go in and I trash. I trash the ones I'm not gonna keep. And then once I trash the ones I'm not gonna keep, I go back and I scan over them again. And depending on how many I have to go back in and change, I can say, okay, with no distractions, this video, Grace, with no distractions will take me about 45 minutes to an hour. Because I already see an estimate of about how many of these pictures I'm gonna change. I don't know if I'm gonna make them videos. I don't know if I'm gonna make them, because now at this point I'm reading what I'm putting in. So I'm gonna know my own video before I even post it. And I'm gonna read and see, and I'm going to use keywords when it comes to my pictures to get the right pictures that I want. So let's, y'all, I almost ended the meeting.
Wait, but you're not the host. You almost left the meeting. You almost
Yeah.
left the meeting.
Yeah, I almost left the meeting. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Grace.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so
Wait for you to come on back.
Grace, look. Okay, so example, perfect example. I'm gonna move this so I can see it. It's not gonna stay here. This is not gonna be the place I leave it, but I'm gonna move it here so I can see. But let me tell you, my friends, your journey is far from over. It's real, it's bad, it's us. There's hope. Okay, I can probably work with that one. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna come back to it. Okay, believe in yourself and trust in your abilities because deep within you lies an unstoppable force that can propel you towards greatness. How the crap am I gonna find something that matches that? Well, I'm gonna go to my images. I'm gonna do my little thingy right here. Free. I already see a picture I want to play with, but I'm not so sure yet if it's gonna be here when I finish this. Okay, believe in yourself and trust in your abilities because deep within you lies an unstoppable force. So believe in your, here it is. I like this one. I don't know if it's gonna match. I don't know if it's gonna match, but this is the process. That's why I was saying, when you find a keyword, or when you, it's like you have to look for keywords that you can pull. Okay, believe in yourself and trust in your abilities because deep within you lies an unstoppable force that can propel you towards greatness. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. Propel towards greatness. Found it. Okay. Bam. There it is. This or something like that. Y'all get my drift though. So something like that. So now I know. So going through this, yeah, it'll take me about 45 minutes an hour because I'm gonna change like all of these. Oh no, there they are. Okay. Take it a sec. Embrace them with open arms. Okay, that's gonna stay. Today you arise above adversity. I do understand why they have a lighthouse there. It is possible for you to do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You are capable. Okay, I'm actually gonna keep that there. That's getting deleted. Huh. I don't like that it's a cartoon, but I may keep it, especially if I keep the one at top. No matter how many times you fall, okay, that's getting deleted. So you can go through and tell what you're going to delete, what you're going to keep. So yeah, about 45 minutes an hour.
Okay. Before we get out of here, because nobody had any questions, so I'm gonna take this time and ask my question. Okay, see if you can help me. Nobody had any
Gotcha.
questions, right? Nobody had any questions. I know y'all ready to go. If y'all, hey, okay, look, hey, listen, I'm gonna give my blessing. Listen, I want to share something real quick. So remember, I was talking about doing that math video on how everybody, including children, need to know the difference between fractions, decimals, and percents. Okay, so hopefully we won't get I can play a YouTube video, right? Okay, making sure, because I hear Antonio say all the time, hey, I'm not trying to, I don't want to get, I forgot the word he used. He don't use cancel.
Tagged, dinged, something
Right.
like that.
Yeah. Okay, so.
For the music, if it's music in it.
Oh, it's not music. Okay, so remember I was telling you about the 50 cent video? So it's this. It's not long.
Yeah.
So when I paid the 50,000, check this out. He asked for $50,000. I said, yo, don't take 50,000. Take 30,000 in a point. Mind you, the point was worth $1.3 million.
Damn.
I sold 13 million records on that album. So it's like, take 30,000, take 1.3, 30.
Right.
Instead of 50,000. And then when we come back to the lawyer's office, he says, yeah, I spoke to 50. He said the 50 was cool. I go, there was only two options. He said 50,000, give him the 50,000. I give you the 50,000 cash as singles right now because he didn't understand what he was doing.
Okay, so I want to put that in the beginning of my video and then start talking about why it's important for you to learn, for you to know fractions, decimals, and percents. However, I need a script from Carlos, but I need to know the right words to say of why, of how it's important to know this. Because if you don't, you could get gypped out of your money. Okay, I'm dating myself because I said the word gypped, but you understand. Keep going.
So this is what you do. You figure out, you download that video to take it from YouTube to MP3. Then you upload it to Descript. And you have Descript transcribe it for you.
Okay.
Then you take that transcription and you go into ChatGPT. And you tell ChatGPT, analyze this conversation and write me a YouTube script about, and tell them what you want that script to be about. So that way, the video the video that they're seeing, that whole script is tied into that video while teaching them what you want to teach them.
Okay.
And then when you go in video, you upload that video, because you can do that. You can, the same MP3 that you put into the script, MP4, you know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Put it into, gotcha, Miss Susan. Put them into, you can upload it into in video and have it be the first video that you play, and then
Yes.
your script starts right after that.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Text me, call me. I know you're gonna have questions. So
Thank
when
you
you
so
start,
much.
Yeah. No worries. You can do a Zoom call. You say, D, I did. You can share your screen. You say, D, I did this and I did that, but I'm missing this right here. I'm like, I got you, foo. You know, yeah, I got you.
Thank you so much.
You're so very welcome. Anyone else have any questions, any comments? Did this help you today? We've been kind of quiet this week, but at the same time, I understand, you know, but y'all talk to me. Let me know what you got, what you need. I got what you want. I got what you need.
Come on, Missy.
Can I get another shot?
Okay, wait, what did I could walk into? I'm watching the head do the what? You ready to break out, do the Michael Jackson what? Woo, woo. Y'all doing big things.
Yes, ma'am. I was just asking if someone needed anything, if they had any questions, any comments, any concerns. Is there something you just want to get off your chest? You know, it's been kind of quiet, you know, but I was telling, but I got what you need. You know, I got what you want. I got what you need. Can I get another shot? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Deb, I feel you. That's all right there. Make people come right. Yes, I have a problem. I love that attitude.
I like this picture. Okay, so do we have any questions, any comment? This is the picture that caught my attention, y'all. It was bright and colorful, and I liked it. So that's what caught my attention. I told y'all, hey, yeah, yes, Grace. Yes, Grace said shiny thing. It was shiny. It was bright. I was like, oh, that's pretty. So is this helpful? Can y'all at least unmute your mics and tell me if this is helping you?
This is really helpful. Yes.
Anyone else?
Thank you so much.
You're so very welcome. Miss Susan.
Great job. Great job.
Thank you, Mr. Phil. Miss Susan sent me her comments, so I know I'm doing good.
I didn't see the picture
Oh,
that you were showing.
it's this one right here, because I was putting together, showing them how to use Invid. Hold on. It says it's loading. It's still loading. There it is.
No, yeah, we see it.
Okay, I said
Yeah.
Invid color in
video. I was doing a video in video, and this is one of the scenes, and it just caught my attention because I didn't see it when I stopped before, and it caught my attention. Today you will redefine what's possible. Start your journey to redefining. Oh,
That's
okay.
good. Bring the words down some.
Of course.
Okay, so I'm wondering, I don't have nobody over my shoulder now, so I can kind of talk freely.
Oh, let's do it.
I see somebody pop up, be like, yeah, bye. So in video, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Let me ask Grace. Grace, do you remember the video I did?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you remember if that was in video? Because I'm trying to figure out how I get it wrong.
I have to go back
Just
and
I'm
check.
trying to remember if you remember that is.
I have to go back and look at the video to see if that was in
Okay.
video. I don't believe.
Because I
think we
can't
used
go
something-
look right now since I'm at work. So I was just asking if you remembered.
Yeah,
But it's okay. It's okay. Don't
I
strain.
think
Don't.
you used.
Yeah.
I think
'cause
you used something
do
else.
enough.
But
You do enough. I appreciate you. I was just wondering if you remember it off the top of your head. But I want to know if that is the same thing. So what I'm going to do is try to find out if what I have been doing has something to do with how it's coming out. What else am I supposed to do? So it's in video, right?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is there another site, Deanna, that might be less challenging for someone like me? Do you
Canva,
know?
Canva is pretty good, but I haven't learned the text to picture aspect of Canva yet. But Canva is pretty good. What's today? Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday.
Yes, today's Wednesday.
Okay.
Is it possible for you to kind of do a visual of how to walk me through in video or Canva to kind of help me grasp what I'm doing wrong or what I could be doing better?
Gotcha. What are you doing Friday? What is your schedule like on Friday?
I will be working, but I don't think we have a meeting Friday after work, like at 8:30. So I'm free after that time.
Okay. So then this is what I'll do. Grace, if your schedule is open on Friday, can we do a Zoom call and I record it and I walk you through in video and you ask me questions and then we can send that to Miss Sandra. So that way she has a visual aid on walking through in video.
Yes, ma'am.
Copacetic. We got you, Miss Sandra.
Thank you so much. Because I'm really, I know that the word try means a lot, and I'll discuss that in one of my lives on Sundays, one of these days to come. But I don't want to use that word try because I am definitely opting to, well, I'm pushing to do up and above and beyond, because that's where I'm pushing to go to. So I have to keep moving forward and all that. It feels like it's trying to stop me. You know, that sabotager that comes and say, well, there you go again, Sandra, you know, you can't do it. So this is something that, yeah, no, I don't care what they say. They lies they tell.
You right. So we got you.
She could watch the recording of today too.
Thank you, Mr. Phil. Definitely. You'll have this recording too. Thank you, Mr. Phil.
Just to let everybody know, I was so engulfed in what Deanna was doing. There are no notes for today. I just, there is no notes for today.
No,
Sorry.
that makes me happy. No, that makes me happy. If Grace didn't take notes because she was so engulfed, that makes me happy. That means I have done a good job.
Well, I definitely have to make sure I go back and watch it. And it's still on, it's still being posted on okay.
Facebook and YouTube.
Because I don't know what was happening with it just kicked me out of everything and I couldn't get back. And every time I tried to get back, it said, yeah, no, nope.
Yeah. No worries. We got you. All right. Does anyone else have any questions, comment? I want to thank everyone who donated. I will be sending over $115 because Cash App is gonna take out fees. So I'll be sending over $115 for the prison ministry. Thank you, Grace. So thank you all. Thank you all for everything. I will get with you, Miss Susan. Thank you all for everything. Do we have anything on the schedule?
Today's Wednesday. I'll talk with, you know what, they may not be having Pain 2020 because they're in the process of moving, Private J and Coach Renee. So they may not be having it today, but that was the only thing.
Gotcha. And then make sure you send out positive vibes to Miss Janice and IO. 8. Am I saying it right, Grace?
You are Io.
IO. Okay. Because y'all be want to say, hey, y'all. Her name makes that's how I feel. Like she's like, hey, yo, like you, what's up? That was yeah. Don't bother me, y'all. So just send out positive vibes to them. For those of you who were part of the leadership class, send out positive vibes and energy to Fabi. Fabi did have her baby. Boy or girl, I'm not sure yet. But she did have her baby. And we know how it is when you have little ones in the house, little ones that need you every moment of every day. You know, they can't feed themselves yet. None of that stuff. They can't talk to you, so they can't tell you what's going on. All that wonderful stuff. So just send out positive vibes.
I said they can't talk, but you're gonna get this cry. You're gonna figure it out what this cry
Don't
means.
get this cry.
You're gonna figure out what this cry means.
Yes. Hug somebody. Hug somebody. Somebody needs a hug today, so hug someone. I love you all. We'll see you tomorrow morning. I have no clue what we're talking about in the morning, but we will figure it out. I love you all. Thank you so much.
Love you more. Love you more.
Love you more.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Love you more.
Love you more.
It's tomorrow's Thursday.
Yes, Pathbender.
Tomorrow
Yes.
is Thursday. Get your whole life. Yes. Prepare yourself now, young lady. Yes.
I was like, wait a minute, tomorrow's Thursday.
Whole Pathbender. Yes. The whole one.
The whole way. Oh goodness, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for joining us. You can't. Ms. Adrian saw it in my face. She was like, "Wait a minute, no, ma'am. Yeah, that's what we doing. Go ahead, and get your life together today, so you'll be ready for tomorrow."
Start meditating now, okay?
Right? You can play better. You can dominate. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Love you more. Thank you.